Mel?
Mel, Hi, very good evening to everyone. All right, just to share my slides. Okay. Creating a space in the billion-person market. So basically, my sharing today is very much on a very personal level on my experiences that I've gone through before and during my journey here. First slides, before the journey. Well, I like to share photos. Okay, so this is just before I came, the very day that before I left Singapore for Beijing, and that's my dad. All right, and he's an army guy. He never cried in his entire life. I never seen him cry, not even when the past of my grandparents. But that day he actually shed tears. Yeah, and I'm very blessed to have my church friends and family. About 50 of them came to send me off. So being small size and alone, I left a very comfortable space to a very unknown space. And never in my life have I love to travel, but I've never worked overseas, I've never studied overseas. So it's really a big step forward to somewhere unknown. And guess what is the state of mind before I actually came to China? Basically back in I'm with CapitaLand for about 12 years. So back in 2007, my COO actually approached me and said, "Hey, Belle, you want to come to China?" Back then I feel that I'm not ready. So that was 2007. And in year 2011, somehow this idea came back to me again. And I said, well, I'm more prepared, so I like to try. And so that's where I decided to take a big step forward. And can you all guess what are the states of my mind, which a lot of, especially young Singaporeans will ask, you know, at that point of time. So what's in my mind? Can anybody guess? Come on. We can do much better than that. What's on my mind before I came? Sorry? Adventure feeling, yes, adventure feeling. What else? Anxiety, very good. Anxiety, what else? Grayson is my adopted brother in China.
Any cute guys?
Oh, yes, that's absolutely correct. Any cute guys, because being single, you know, and back then single and available still till now. Any cute guys? Yeah. What else? You know, anxiety, any cute guys, because being lonely, maybe we find out it's the right there. Alright, and fear. There's this fear of the unknown. And then what else? Safety, because you know, being alone and being so pathetic, right? Safety. And also fear of the food. You know, we heard about the food, the hygiene, the food quality, the air pollution. And also, career-wise is that I wonder is my skill sets and my experience, are they relevant to the Chinese market? So these are a lot of things just spinning in my mind, and I feel like say, okay, no, forget it. I just want to stay where I am in my comfortable space. All right. So I decided, okay. Then what I did was I talked to my management and about aligning his directions with mine, and also I talked to my new reporting boss. He happens to be back in Singapore, and talked to him and says that, okay, what do you expect me to do for the first half year, the first year? So you have to talk to your management, and also talk to my colleagues who used to work in China before, what are their experiences. So it's very important to keep talking to people. And besides talking to management, I also talk to my family, my parents, to make sure that they are comfortable. And also I talk to my friends, and I talk to especially my church friends. I get them to pray for me, and I just have to get myself prepared. Including I went to Carrefour and I bought $500 worth of food to stock up and to ship over, just to make sure that I'm comfortable here. Yeah. Okay. So very important is that you have to talk to people, align direction, even with my parents, my family, to make sure that they're assured that I'm safe and to assure that they are still well taken care of. Now, what are the key survivals, the key drivers to my survival 5 years in China? First and foremost is embrace and enjoy. It's very important to embrace people. You know, before I came to China, or when I first came to China, I thought that, okay, Chinese, China, all are Chinese, one culture, one people. It's not true. Alright, people from Weifang, people from Dalian, because I have to travel to different cities, people from Shandong, even the way they speak Chinese, Shandong language, there's no way you can understand what they're talking. seriously. So it's not one people, they are all different, the culture, the belief, their behaviors are all very different. Give you one example. During my first 6 months, I go for management retreat. So over lunch, I have this my staff with me, all mostly guys. So I asked them, hey, 你跟谁同房啊? You know, in school we like to say when you go for church camp, 你跟谁同房, right? Right? Yes? No? So then the guys tell me, Isa, 你不可以讲这句话，为什么呢？同房 is a 动词。You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're making sex with someone or you're, yeah. So say, oh really? But I shared with them that in schools, we always, you know, when we go for school camps, you always say, hey, 你跟谁同一个房间，同房, right? So language is very different. Another example, you know, customer service counter, the girls, the ladies, we want to make sure that they are well groomed and make sure they are clean and hygienic and well groomed, right? So I was telling my staff, 你要确保他们要很干净，不要太肮脏。You know, we like to use the word 脏 or 肮脏, right? But again, I was told that, then my staff told me, Isa, 你不可以用肮脏. I said, why? Because 肮脏 to them is a state of mind, is a character. Yeah. So these are the language difference, the culture difference that we get exposed to. Another thing which, you know, Christmas back in Singapore, we always see that our concept of Christmas or Christmas decoration is very traditional, very whimsical, very magical, right? And then, you know, during my first year when I discussed with the team, we brainstormed about Christmas decorations. I'm coming from marketing communication. So then I said, oh, you know, it has to be very traditional with Santa Claus, with very nice colorful bubbles, green and red and white. They said, no. They shared with me, to the Chinese people, they have no concept of Christmas. They have no concept of religion. To them, Christmas is fantasy. It can be space. It can be spaceship. It can be sky. It can be even cute little characters, you know. So then I learned to accept, to understand, and to adapt and adjust, to cater to what they are. And of course, amidst all this, I lift them up to a higher platform to show them, to expose them what Christmas means in other countries as well. So people, culture, and environment. What are the environment shocks that we get in China is, you know, bad traffic. Right, the traffic from all the way from the land to the air is always delayed, you know, and you get a lot of frustrations, right? And also, you know, the food hygiene, the toilets and all this. So amidst all this, I find that it's very important to adopt a spirit of positiveness, to embrace it and to make good out of it. There's no way that we keep complaining because the sky just won't turn bluer unless we have some, you know, 一带一路 talks, yeah. So you really have to be open. You really have to be open, all right. So that is embraced, and you have to enjoy it as well. Now, next we talk about engagement. Another shock that I first came to China is that they wrote to me, Isabel, 我要跟你沟通. You know, when we talk in China, we don't use 沟通, right? When they say communicate. So 我要多多跟你沟通. Then in my mind, am I that bad in communications? That you need to 多多跟我沟通. So I began to realize that, you know, the language that they use is really, really different. So it's very important that we engage our colleagues at different levels. And when I talk about engagement, it's just not engaging your bosses, but engaging in not just a two-way communications, but rather it's multi-pronged. You know, multi-pronged with different people. And you have to sell them your story, you have to buy in their ideas, and also to let them get interested in what I'm doing. At the same time, to know what are their interests. A lot of time we just neglected what are their interests, and hence we have a disalignment. And your work, you will have a lot of problems after that. Yeah. And so the other thing which also talk about engagement is engagement of your stakeholders. Who in my work perspective, who are my stakeholders? It will be across different business units because in Capital Land we have ASCAT, we have residential. It also includes my vendors, my partners, the media as well. So it's a lot of communication, a lot of engagement, a lot of talkings as well. And on top of that, we also talking about community and how I survive here to be happy, to be comfortable is I build relationships and I love and enjoy building relationships. And communities include, my church friends, my cell groups, the Beijing khakis. If you are not in it, look for me. I'll add you in. All right. And also attending corporate events like those organized by overseas Singapore units, Singapore embassies, SingCham, and all this. Get involved with your communities, back with the local Singaporean communities as well as the expats, and also the local. Mix friends with the local as well. Yeah, that's very important. And amidst all this, I'm very glad that I have the opportunities to do social responsibility work, including like going to the villages to play with the kids, teaching them how to cook, building schools for them as well. So basically, like I said, engage and enjoy. Now, last but not least is experience. Again, I have 3 pointers. One of them is differences. Alright, as I shared, differences in people, in culture, in thinking, in expectations. Alright, and also diversities, and also varieties. We get to enjoy the 4 seasons in China, you know, where you, in winter, especially the ladies, you like to wear boots, your jackets, you know, and never in my life have I ever painted my toe, my nails with 20 colors at one go. Just enjoy very much, you know, and you're laughing, okay? And also, you know, different seasons, during summer, go for cycling, that's what we did, alright, you see the photographs, you know, and during winter at the age of 20 plus 24, alright, I learned how to do snowboarding, which is quite adventurous as well. So you just got to really enjoy whatever opportunities there are. So even though they amidst all the diversities, the differences, the varieties that we have, I find that differences and diversities actually strengthen relationship. And it actually strengthens our character. It makes us more adaptable, more mobile as well. Yeah. So what are the key takeaways, especially for young Singaporeans or those young people who just started their career here in China? In terms of career, over these 5 years, I get to enjoy my 1 month tax break, which is very important back in Singapore. All right, and on top of that, I'm very blessed. I get twice promotions within these 5 years. All right, and career-wise, I learn as what Mike shared. Every day I'm learning. The social media scene here, the shoppers' behavior is very different back from Singapore. All right, right now when we go out, we just need our mobile phone because it has our mobile wallet. It communicates us to the whole world. Yes, so every day is the learning. Even though I manage you know, a team of 10 plus indirectly about more than 100 people, I don't always portray that I'm superior than them, but rather I'm learning from them. Many things I may not know, the youngsters know, they are more creative, but I embrace it, I adopt it, and I give them a platform for them to perform, for them to explore their ideas. That's very important, yeah? So career-wise, to many people here, to the young Singaporeans, you know, or those who are considering having a career in China, there's always lots of potential, yeah. And you also get headhunters coming to you, calling you, yeah. And then, of course, a lot of my colleagues actually left the company, their salary get doubled, tripled. So, monetary-wise, career-wise experiences, your professionalism, all this is always is humongous benefits that we reap on for these 5 years, all right. And my boss always told me when I first came to China, he says, you must learn to value add and to gain the respect of the Chinese. And this is very important. So besides value add to them and gain their respect, I did the third thing, which is I built relationships. Yeah, and I know these relationships is going to stay with me for life. You know, my colleagues and my bosses, they all call me Isa, because Isabel, Isa. But my friends, social friends, they call me Belle. So very nice, Isabel. And another thing which I did was also when I first came, right, you know, they love to call you Zong here, Zong there, right? So they call me Guo Zong. So I said, no. I said, don't call me Guo Zong, don't call me boss, just call me Isabel. Yeah, so they have learned over the years from Isabel to Isa, which I think is very heartwarming because that shows that the relationship are fostered and built. Yeah, and so that's the key takeaway. And in conclusions, I guess we have to, what I will share is that what keeps me going is my passion to enjoy it in every part of it, because I always believe there's a season for every part of my journey. There's a season for everything. So you have to enjoy, you must have that passion, and must adopt a very positive mindset. And also we have to learn to respect one another, yeah, and to hear each other. And of course, like what Mike says, finally, ultimately when we're here, we have to show our Singapore branding, and our identity and our DNA, which is what can you recall? Integrity, ethics, respect, harmony, and I forgot. I have 5 of them. All right.